Hello, my name is Justin Hayes, and today I'm going to be telling you about a technological arms race taking place amongst shoe companies such as Nike, Adidas, New Balance, and others. Their goal is to create shoes that minimize energy loss while running, increase performance, and break world records. So, here you have a traditional Nike trainer. This current design was released in the early 90s and has remained relatively unchanged ever since. Here you have the Nike Vaporfly 4%. This shoe was released in 2016 and immediately came under fire due to its incredible performance, which led to many world records being broken in it, anywhere from 10K to the half marathon to the full marathon and beyond. The shoe is incredibly popular amongst professionals, collegiate runners, and even normal recreational runners who run local races, marathons, or just for fitness due to its incredible performance. My personal experience with this shoe as a collegiate athlete here at Western Carolina on the cross-country team is that I wear it, my teammates wear it, and I see it worn at competitions. It's here to stay, and unless something radical happens, it's not going anywhere. It's made its way into professional and amateur athletics. So all of that begs the question, what do these shoes really do to impact performance? What effect do they have? And do they violate the integrity of the sport? So, back to the shoe. According to a study done by the University of Colorado in April 2019, they found that there's a carbon plate that runs through the middle of the shoe. Now this plate stabilizes the foot and acts as a spring to launch the athlete forward on each step. The foam that runs through the middle of the shoe is 15% lighter than foams found on shoes like these, and offers a greater return to form, meaning when it's compressed due to a footstep, it comes back up quickly. Finally, the shape of the shoe mimics the human foot. This reduces stress on the ankle and calves. Where does it get its name, Vaporfly 4%? Well, according to a New York Times study in 2018 where they analyzed 50,000 marathon performances that year, runners who wore this shoe all the way from recreation to the professional level improved their marathon times by an average of 3.8%. So the name is, it's worthy of its name. It does increase performance by almost 4%. Now, the shoe sounds great, so why would it be controversial? It's actually so controversial that it's received, not this shoe in particular, but sister shoes of this and shoes by other companies have been banned by World Athletics, the governing body of professional track and field. A CNN 2020 press release explained that there are now specifications for these shoes, such as how tall they can be and how many carbon plates they can have. And a lot of shoes instantly became void for international competition because of these regulations. But, as I mentioned before, why would they want to ban this? Well, there's two main arguments for it. One is these shoes are not equitable for professional athletes to use. For example, when this shoe came out, it was the only one in its class. Non-Nike athletes had no way to keep up with the technological advantage that their Nike-sponsored peers had received in this shoe. Additionally, fans of track and field were shocked to see so many records go down. You might think the world record would be exciting, but people questioned, is this fair to the old record holders? Perhaps if they had had these shoes when they had set their world record, they would have ran a better time, and now they're being unfairly removed from the global leaderboards. Now, these are valid points. However, since its release 6 years ago, almost all companies have created a comparable shoe, which is able to minimize the playing field at the professional level. Further, this isn't the first time in the history of running that a technological invention has caused a wave of world records to fall. For example, the actual oval track that we all know, it originally was either a dirt or a cinder material. And when it became rubberized, the rubber surface that we all know, a lot of world records fell because that improved stability, it's a rubber, so it has a bit of a spring factor to it. So this has happened before. And finally, this isn't unique to track and field. We can see this in swimming too. After, according to Scientific America in 2012, after Speedo released a swimsuit, the very first swim meet that it was worn at, 17 world records fell. and global swimming governing body voided the records and banned the swimsuit from future use. So this is not unprecedented. So I'm familiar with these shoes for my use. I personally use that shoe, and then their track and field competition version, which is a spike, and through it I've seen less injury and faster times. So I personally use the shoe, and as everyone's using it, I don't think there's an issue of unfairness. So in conclusion, these shoes are here to stay. Everyone's adopted them, and with the radical changes they've made to the world record boards, I don't think there's any going back from these shoes, which is not a bad thing, because at this point in time, all athletes have equal access to these shoes, and this is not the first time that a technological development has changed forever the sport of track and field. Because of that, I think that super spikes are a great, and super shoes are a great change to track and field, and I look forward to seeing what other developments companies can make in the future.